What's up everybody, Seth here, and today we're talking all about vases. So like I said before everybody, today is all about vases, your flower vases that you have on your headstones, monuments, and gravestones. As you can see, we've got a couple different styles here. We've got square taper, we've got granite turned, we've got metal craft, and then half exposed vases. And we're just gonna go over on how to maintain them. The winter is coming, and so you really wanna make sure that your vases are clean and ready to go for the winter. So first off, on these half exposed, they're real easy to maintain. All you have to do is pull your cup out, dump out all the water, grass, sticks, dirt, everything that gets caught up in there in the summertime during cemetery maintenance. And then if you're gonna decorate, leave them up. But if you're not gonna decorate over the winter time, our suggestion is to flip them upside down so that the snow and the ice and everything doesn't get in them and you don't risk the vase freezing and cracking. So that's your half exposed vases. Next, we'll move on to our metal craft vases. They look very similar to the granite turned, it's just a different material. These ones are really nice because they have a drain hole right here along the bottom, but they also have a plastic cup that you can pull out, dump out, just like the half exposed, all your grass, sticks, old flowers, decorations, and that. Make sure that you can see through the drain hole there, and then you can stick your cup back in it and you're ready to go. That is all good and maintained. The next one, these granite turned vases, same with your square taper vases, are a little bit different in a way because they don't have something that you can just pull out and dump out. They still have a drain hole that you want to make sure is clean and clear. And then you're gonna have to kind of get your hand down in there, maybe a spoon or some sort of pliers to make sure that everything gets out of there so that you have a clear passage for the snow, ice, and water to come out of that drain hole in the winter time. If you don't keep this drain hole and your vase clean, clear, and maintained, you run the risk of it freezing and cracking and breaking. This is a perfect example. This was a granite turned vase that a customer brought in this spring, but they didn't maintain it by keeping everything clean and clear. So that vase cracked right in half and they had to buy a whole new vase. And this is what you want to avoid. So just make sure that on your granite vases that everything's clean and clear. The next part that we're going to talk about is in fact how to decorate your vases. Yes, there is a proper way to do it. These metal craft and the half exposed are easier because when you put your flowers in it or your decorations for holidays, they're easy just to dump out and then you're nice, clean, and clear. But on these granite vases, it's a little bit tougher. So we've got some examples that will show you of what not to do first. This is florist foam. You can get it at your local grocery store or Hobby Lobby or anything like that. And there's two different kinds. This one's a little bit more smooth, but this one here is a little bit more coarse, but they're both bad for your vases. The reason is that you stick it down in there, then you stick your artificial flowers in it and that, but this florist foam is a sponge. It will absorb all that water and then it will never dry out all the way being down in the vase like that. And the water will get in it and then it freezes and then it cracks your vase in half because it expands. So florist foam is a big do not when it comes to flower vases. So what we suggest are a couple different things. So I've got, again, a granite vase, and then I've also got a Ziploc freezer bag, and then just a Walmart or a grocery sack, a Walmart sack, anything like that. And this is what you want to use if you're going to put real flowers in it, the ones that are living that need water. So with these, you just want to shove it down in there, but leave some tails out so you can still grab it. And then you can put your water in there to keep those flowers alive and put it in there. And just make sure that you have a tail. You pull it out, all the water can drain out and there's nothing that gets down in it. Same principle with your Ziploc gallon bag. You can just shove it down in there, make sure your flowers have all the water and everything. And then once the flowers die, you can pull it right out and your flowers come right out as well. The next one is if you're using kind of these artificial flowers, or you like to put pinwheels in these or anything like that, and that is these little glass beads. They're about $1 at the store. They're just these little glass ones. My mom always used them to decorate for holidays on tables and things like that. Lots of folks use them for their vases in their own house. But when you're putting in these artificial flowers, you can put them into the vase like this, and then I'm just going to pour these right into the flower vase from my cup. And now the wind can't blow these artificial flowers. You physically have to take them out. But the nice thing about these glass beads is they don't absorb the water like the florist foam, and the water can also flow through it to make sure that it gets to that drain hole and out of the vase so it does not freeze and break and crack. And then if at the end of the decorating season, when it comes winter time, if you'd like, you're more than welcome to pull those glass beads out with some pliers or just your hands, and then put them in a bag and then use them for the next decorating season. But that is it, folks, for all of our vases. That is all about vases, all the knowledge that we have and all the tips and tricks that we have for them. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We post some pretty cool videos and posts on those so you can stay up to date. And then we hope you learn something new from a 100-year-old trade.